What is going on, everybody? What is going on? The Catch fam, hope you guys are doing phenomenal tonight, man. Hope everyone has had a great Friday. Hope you guys are ready for a great weekend. Guys, it is September 1st. Fantasy football season, baby. Month of September is here. Tonight, we're hopping into a 12-team full PPR mock draft. One quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers, tight end spot, two flex spots, some bench spots. You guys know what to do. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe on the way in. Hit the like, do all that YouTube stuff, get me in your algorithm. But most importantly, guys, any fantasy football questions that you guys have, starts, sits, trades, waiver wire. It's that time of year, baby. It's fantasy football season. Get in the live chat tonight. Let's get some fantasy football Q&A going while we hop into tonight's mock draft. So, a little technical issue with the first go for the stream. So here's take two, and I'm going to send out the final warning. Mock draft is starting, everyone, and then I'll warn you guys. You know what? Well, yeah. I'll warn you guys on Sleeper, too. And then as soon as I do that, we're kicking off tonight's mock. So, let's do it, guys. All right, mock is starting. Let's go, guys. Let's not waste any time because I've already wasted enough time. We're supposed to start 3 minutes ago. Okay. Nonetheless, it's September, 6 days away from NFL kickoff, from the fantasy season. I know a lot of you guys have already drafted for the year. I mean, draft season or mock draft season's like ending. It's already ended for a lot of you guys. And it's sad because mock draft season is my favorite time of the season, or of the year, I should say. But nonetheless, I'm excited for the season to start. 6 days away feels crazy. For me, we've completed most of our drafts for the community. We still have the Superflex draft coming up as well as the auction draft. But for my home league, we always draft the night before Thursday Night Football, kickoff and everything. So Wednesday night we're drafting. This is my format. So I'm still going to run like one or two more of these, try out some different strategies. I have no idea what I'm going to do for that league. It's a keeper league. I have Christian Watson in the 14th round, half PPR league. I'm not very happy about that, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, I'm going to try out a couple different strategies. And usually this time of year, that's oh no, Nick gets Cup. We can't have Cup at the 1-6. Nick, you're on auto pick. It might be sleeper. I did hear through the grapevine that there are some issues with sleeper, so just be careful. Make sure you guys are, paying attention. I've heard that it's freezing up on people and giving them auto picks. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's what just happened, but just be aware of that tonight, guys. So, okay. Fantasy questions, guys. Let's do it. It's like basically week one. So let me know what you guys need. Okay. I'm going to try a different strategy tonight so you guys know. Okay, Tox is in the house. What's going on, man? Hello, hello. Mr. Sarcastic, what's up, Godfather? Tommy, good to see everybody. Carlo, do you know if Cooper Kupp will play week one? Tox kind of gives the right answer here. We don't know. But it's looking less likely. It was 50-50 between Eckler and Kelsey, so thanks for making my choice easier. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so in regards to Kupp, man, I wanted to go double running back to start tonight. But now I can't. Unless I go Pollard. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draft CeeDee Lamb, and I know in this league, Amon-Ra is going to be gone, and I know Garrett Wilson's going to be gone. I do like A.J. Brown right here, too. But I am going to go a little bit against ADP. Oh, I went with the double Cowboys stack. I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. With Kupp, we don't know what's going to happen. And in my opinion, I don't think it's looking very good for week one. There are already a lot of reports about Van Jefferson being the number one target for the Rams in week one, already coming up. So I don't think that's a great sign. I mean, I don't know if it really matters, but it's just reporting. At the end of the day, I don't know. It doesn't look great. So we'll see what happens. But I don't like this Kupp situation whatsoever, personally. J-Dubs, what's going on, my guy? Hello, hello. Good to see you, man. So yeah, let me know for the year. Have you guys already drafted? What leagues do you guys have coming up? And what are your lineups looking like? What are kind of the tough decisions that you guys are facing for week 1? Definitely interested to know what you guys have going on. Okay, guys, I have one spot in the auction league this year. Okay. For those of you in the auction league, I might be pushing back our draft to Monday night because tomorrow's going to be a relatively busy night for me. But with that being said, I need someone to fill the auction league spot. I just need one of you guys. It's a fun league. Everyone who was in it last year came back except for one person. And so, yeah. The buy-in is $20. There's the link. One of you guys join this league. It's a lot of OG Catch Fam members. And we'd love to have you in the league. I mean, we got Michael, Cinnabon, Mr. Sarcastic, Godfather, J-Dubs, Prodigy, Andrea, and Spencer, as well as myself in that league. So, honestly, like, if you need me to, I will cover your buy-in for the league. I just need someone to join the league. So, Talks, I'm going to join so many leagues this weekend because I have nothing to do. Nick, you get the double running back start. It could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, and then I have the Super Flex League as well, which right now is 10 spots, but I have an 11th person who wants to join. So if I can get one more person to join that league as well, then that'll take us to 12. And so if you guys are interested in that, I need to change the settings. Okay, so that's good. But other than that, join the auction league. The link's in the chat. I don't care who you are. Well, maybe I do, but if I know who you are, there will be no questions asked. Okay. Carlo, I'm in a 3 wide receiver 10-man full PPR, and if Cup doesn't play, who should I replace him with, Pickens or Tony? Pickens for sure. Pickens for sure. You know, it might not be like the best matchup on paper necessarily, but it's not the worst matchup either. You know, I mean, I think when we see the Niners on paper, we get like a little bit queasy because we think of that front seven, we think of the run defense, right? And ultimately, for me, the thing we need to remember is that almost all the time last year, when that secondary was making plays, was because the front seven was doing something to allow them to make plays. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm just not worried about the secondary. They had a lot of games last year where they did not look sharp at all. So George Pickens isn't even going to be the wide receiver one. The primary wide receiver for the Steelers is going to be Deontay Johnson. So Pickens going to be in a position where he can make some big plays. He doesn't need to make a lot of big plays. He needs to make a couple. It's kind of like what he does. So for me, I think you go Pickens for sure. Tony is way too much for a question mark for me in week 1. Yeah. Smokey, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Tox, looks like Nick just took your spot. B Silva, what's up, man? Yeah, so I'm kind of practicing for my keeper league, and I know that Amon-Ra and Wilson won't be there at the 112 and 2-1 is why I skipped on them. So, yeah, and then it's a half PPR format I'm practicing for personally. So on top of that, I wanted to get a running back with one of those 2 picks. I prefer Barkley or Chubb, but obviously I couldn't take them. So, yeah, I know. I know. Usually, I'm going probably CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson to start. And I love Amon-Ra, but lately I've been drafting a little bit more Garrett Wilson. But yeah, I mean, like Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra, CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown, all those guys pretty interchangeable at that spot. Kind of just go with who you like the best. But let's see. Thank you for saving me from joining my 10th league. Yeah, I'm in 14 this year, including Dynasty, so it should be fun. Should be fun. But 10 is still a lot. Still a lot. Okay, so we got the auction league filled. That's exciting. I do think I'm going to have to push this draft to Monday, which hopefully is not an issue because that is Labor Day. But usually it's not an issue. We'll find out. Okay, so, I mean, the draft order doesn't really matter for an auction league, in my opinion, but it is set. So there you guys go. Okay, moving on to the Superflex League. I'm like, I need this done. It's, like, bothering me. Okay, Superflex League. So I'm going to have to send this to Katz. Is Katz drafting? Oh, Katz is drafting. Okay. So, Katz, I'm going to need you to fill your spot before I send this link out. So, Katz, if you have a moment, you can check your DM on Discord. You can take that spot, and then I'll send it out. And if we can get one more person to join, that'll take the Superflex to 12 teams. Smokey says Steelers are taking the W week 1. They are kind of a favorite in terms of an upset for week 1. You know, good enough defense. Hopefully, right? I mean, secondary, maybe, I don't know. Good enough defense. They're at home, of course, so that's a plus. And, you know, the Steelers are always kind of sneaky week 1 for whatever reason. So I do think that there's a possibility here. They looked very good in the preseason. We'll see how that carries over. Aiden, what's up, dude? Would you trade Olave for Allen and Sutton? My other wide receivers are Kupp, Deontay, and Thielen. Full PPR. I mean, that's definitely close, but I think I'm keeping Olave. I really like Olave this year. So, I mean, that's going to put you with... I mean, yeah, your other wide receivers are not very good without Kupp. It gives you a little bit of depth. Ooh, chat, what do you think about that one? Which side would you rather have there? Olave or Allen and Sutton? All right, let me draft. I'm going to go T-Law and Kirko here. Not to be confused with Kirko Cousins. Christian Kirko. Surprise Kirk is there. I almost took him last round. Carlo, Gibbs or ETN? That's a good question. I might go ETN. The Colts were not good against the run last year. I mean, I do... Sorry, I lost my spot. I do like Gibbs a lot. It's going to be hard to sit Gibbs. The Chiefs were not necessarily great against the run last year either. That might be potentially a higher scoring game. I don't know how competitive the Colts are really going to make things. So I don't think you can really go wrong here, but I might like ETN just a hair more. I mean, I think Gibbs going to have a good game, but I think ultimately I might start ETN. Chat, what do you guys think? Gibbs against the Chiefs, ETN against the Colts? Do you have any redraft leagues available? I have the Superflex League. It's going to have one spot. I just need Katz to accept his invite that I just sent. So he's got time. And then after that, if he accepts it during the stream, I'll send it out in the chat. If not, it'll be available on Discord if you guys message me. But all the regular redraft formats for the year, I mean, those filled in like an hour, and I had like 44 spots for the year. 43 spots. Yeah, 43 spots. And they filled in an hour. And all those leagues have already drafted, unfortunately. Nick, couldn't see, but did I get in that money league? Yes. The auction league is a $20 buy-in. Smokey, are you doing any over underdog pick'ems with that free Mahomes line? Yes, I will be, but I probably am either going to make a video on it or Steven and I will go over them on Thursday before Thursday night kickoff. But yes. And yeah, I mean, if you guys are not aware, Underdog does have the Patrick Mahomes special. 1 total yard is all he needs. So pretty solid pick'em. But yeah, I'll be getting in. I'm probably going to be doing a pick'em video every week. I think on Fridays, that's going to be my content for you guys. So I did some of those last year, and I enjoyed putting together those videos, and they're pretty easy for me to put together. Mixed shot. Did my draft for my league earlier. I think I did great. Tua, C-Mac, Akers, Hall, Brown, Metcalf, Cooper, Christian Kirk, Jawan Johnson. Looks pretty good, man. 12-team full PPR, double flex, no kicker. Yeah. So, I mean, it looks like, for a 12-teamer, that's fine. Double flex, you're in a good spot. You know, for full PPR, I want 4 wide receivers. So, Brown, Metcalf, Cooper, Kirk, beautiful. I mean, you obviously went late round quarterback, late round tight end. I don't personally have a problem with that. I think Tua is a good value. Jawan Johnson's fine. You might want to look for other tight end help throughout the season, but he's probably going to be fine. Sorry, let me make these draft picks very quickly. Yeah, I'm not going to something up with Cam Akers because he's usually not available at this point in the draft, so I'll take him. I think I'm going to go double running back here. I'm going to go Gibby because I'm practicing for that keeper league once again, and I'm going to have Christian Watson, so I already have that 4th wide receiver, but there are some wide receivers available right now that won't make it back to me that I do like. But I would be pretty happy with this start in the format I'm practicing for. We'll see how it wraps up here. Still got to fill out that bench and see what I can do at tight end tonight as well. By the way, guys, I will not have time for team reviews tonight, unfortunately, so it might be a little bit of a quicker stream. Just kind of taking a break from work very quickly and just wanted to hop on with you guys for a little bit. But yeah, mixed shot, C-Mac, Akers, Hall, I'm fine with that. Hopefully there's one more running back on your bench. But, I think obviously kind of going hero running back here. I'm kind of interested how you got C-Mac and A.J. Brown. Just their typical ADP kind of far apart. But, you can just kind of rotate that RB2. I think Akers is fine. And then Breece Hall, I still think, has a good amount of upside. So he's fine as an RB2. Yeah, team looks good, man. Aiden, my day's going good. Thank you for asking. Mr. Sarcastic says he'd rather have Olave. Sam, big trade decision. Need everyone's opinion. 8 teams, full PPR. I'd be giving Mahomes, Cup, and Walker for Lamar, Diggs, and Olave. Should I accept? No, don't give up Mahomes. Hold this bench Cup if he comes back. Then it's fine. If he doesn't, then you shoot yourself in the leg for 1 pick this year. Keep Walker. It's a decent trade, but I think you keep Mahomes. In an 8-team format, you want Mahomes. Way too much positional advantage. Keep Mahomes. Perry, how do you feel about Adams, Walker for Allen, Pollard, or Adams, Walker for Amon-Ra, Mixon? I really like Pollard, so the Allen Pollard's kind of close, but quite frankly, I think Adams and Walker is the best side out of any of these. I probably hold if I'm you. Amon-Ra, Mixon might be close, but I'm really high on Walker this year, so and I think Adams is going to be just fine. He might not be wide receiver 3, but he'll be fine. I mean, I hate to be boring, 2 trade questions in a row, but I think I hold on both of those. The auction draft is set for Monday night, Nick. Mr. Sarcastic, experts are calling Keenan a league winner. I mean, I do think he's a really good value where he's going. You know, you look at what he did last year. You know, it goes at the end of the 4th tonight. You know, I mean, a lot of consistency once he was healthy. You know, a new offensive coordinator and Kellen Moore. Herbie's going to be slinging that thing. So, yeah, but at the same time, you know, it's just where his ADP has fallen. Going into his 11th year, he just hasn't really been a guy I've drafted a ton of. C-Bub and Olave for CMC and Amari Cooper. Ooh. Wait, why am I blanking on C-Bub? Oh no. Why am I blanking on C-Bub? You're going to have to let me know who C-Bub is. Marco, what's good, bro? I want to do a redraft this year, and some of the guys in the community, I know many of y'all have been drafting earlier than the rest. I'd love to see who come out on top. Yeah, all the redraft leagues are filled, but I might have room in the Superflex League, which is technically redraft. Man, you guys just went on a tear. Talks, why do you have 3 tight ends? Okay, I'm putting in an asterisk. I would have Pat Freiermuth or Cole Kmet in a real draft. I'll go Lazard and Dobbs. See, like, that's the thing. If I have Christian Watson already, like, I'm still, if Dobbs is there, I'm still going to draft him just because I have Watson as a keeper. Like, Dobbs still the best player on the board. 4 QBs taken around 2. Howard got CMC and AJ. Nice. Drafted from the 1.3. Nice, man. Sam, no problem, bro. LeBron's. Dude, I've been wondering where you've been. I think he left the Discord, and I was so sad. I was like, what happened to LeBron's? But, dude, I'm so happy to see you, man. What's up, dude? It's that time of year. That's right, bro. Almost that time. Nick, don't stress about the money, my guy. You're good. You're good. We'll get it sorted out. So don't be stressing about it. You joined last minute. Is it too late to get into any of the leagues? Send me a message on Discord. I have 1 spot. I feel like the super flex spot is gonna, like, people are gonna have to fight over it. I might have to hand it to LeBron's for being an OG member. Let's see. Taking Titans till John notices. You're the worst. Okay, I thought it was Chubb. So Chubb and Olave for C-Mac and Cooper. I mean, it's super close. Like, trades like this are always like, you know, you're either going to end up with very similar value throughout the year, or you're going to hit on, like, one of the 4 players who has, like, that phenomenal season. So, like, for me, kind of trust your gut, but I think overall I might prefer the Chubb and Olave side, believe it or not, because I still like Olave more than Cooper, and I think Chubb is, I don't want to say close to C-Mac, but close enough. You know what I mean? But you can't really go. I still really like Cooper this year, and I mean, obviously, I still like C-Mac, so you can't really go wrong, you know? If you like Walker this season, what's your thoughts on Charbs? Yeah, I still like Charbonnet quite a bit. I think he's a great handcuff. I still think he's going to have standalone value at the end of the day. And, you know, I think he's going to bring that pass-catching upside to the table as well. So I still like Charbs where he's going. You know, goes in the 9th round. I love him. And, you know, it's like a RB4, RB5. Absolutely a fan of him for sure. Okay. Cat says check out our. Wait, I mean box in the jack. Well, I'm not doing this trade, but I will show it to the league or to the stream. So I would receive McKinnon, Cup, and Akers. I would send Wilson and Walker. I am not sending any of my Wilson shares away. Also, this is not the time of the year that I will trade. Maybe in Dynasty, but yeah, once I draft or redraft team, it's very unlikely I'm going to be moving away. I mean, you know, you look at Cup's draft value, and if he's back to normal, this is a decent enough trade. I mean, Akers and McKinnon for Walker, fine. Cup v. Wilson, probably fine too. But Walker and Wilson are two guys I'm very high on this year. So, yeah, I have not. I've got a lot of trade offers in the past like 48 hours, and still not quite there on any of them. Okay, what did I? I'm really going to end up with Chicken Conquo as my tight end. Yeah. I don't even like Chicken Conquo. I don't know why. I mean, I just don't like Tennessee's passing offense. All right, double tight end, baby. Let's do it. So, okay, realistically, I would have Fryermuth or Komet in the 9th. And then I go Lazard or Dobbs in the 10th. So I probably would have grabbed like Tank Dell and Algier or Damian Harris, or like Tank Dell and Van Jefferson, Rashid Shaheed, Isaiah Hodgins. But I'll try and help you guys in the draft for sure. And then I'd have Watson in the 14th round, which is stupid. You made both flex spots, wide receiver, running back, tight ends, your own fault. That's true. Got offered Mitchell for Brees Hall. No. Keep Hall. LeBron's, I deleted that Discord. No worries. I just remember when he left the, because we have it where like when people leave the server, you can see it. I was like, no. I figured he was taking a break from fantasy, and like I know in the off season, like I still use the @everyone tag, and I feel like sometimes that annoys people. But is a 6-point per passing touchdown better or worse than 4 points? I like 6 points personally. Ray Gamer, what's good, my guy? Okay. Simon, 2 quarterback keeper, not super flex. Javonte to lose round 11, Brees round 10, Herbert round 2. Ooh. Man, Herbert's kind of enticing. Like I usually am kind of going for like who's the best overall value compared to their ADP, but I mean in a 2 quarterback format, I mean I might just keep Herbert. What do you think? I mean Herbert's probably going in the first round. In a 2 quarterback league, I mean, he's got to be like a top 8 pick, right? Ooh, sorry. It was like the most awkward drink of water I've ever had on stream. I might go Herbie there, bro. But if not, I mean, both Hall and Javonte, like, yeah, they're, kind of in tough positions. But I think I like Hall more. I probably keep Herbert if I'm you. Then, like, you have 2 stud quarterbacks because you're drafting at 3. I mean, you're going to get. I guess it's a keeper league, so I don't really know who will be there, but you're going to get a good quarterback, I would imagine, still, right? I agree, boss man. Wilson and Walker, the better side. Ray Gamer posted his team. This should work. So we've got Hurts, Adams, Morris, C-Mac, Pierce, Waller, Pacheco. Nice. Cook, Pickens, Prescott, Sky Moore, Zeke, Raheem Mostart, the Bass Man in Dallas defense. I mean, yeah. I don't know what the format is, but yeah, things definitely look good here. I mean, yeah, it is a great team. Yeah, I mean, I will give it an A plus as well. And I don't even know the format. Hold on, I'm on the clock. Oh, I still got Tank Dell, my guy. Team looks great. Ray Gamer. Nick, I'm glad that the auction draft for Monday. I'm in Texas, so it'll be 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. I am so bad with time zones, but it should be earlier for you, I believe. Shane posted his team. By the way, guys, I won't have time for team reviews tonight for the teams we just drafted. Hey, look, I'm on the screen. Let's go. All right, Shane, what we do here, broski? Excuse me. Watson, Chubb, Connor, Deontay Hill, Higbee, Wilson, Jones, Gano, the Dolphins defense, Kenneth Gainwell, Chuba Hubbard, Khalil Herbert, Rashee Rice, Mike Evans, Jahan Dotson. I mean, let's see if you posted the format. Yeah, I don't know the format, how many teams you got here, but I'm going to assume at least 12, maybe 10. But team looks pretty solid, man. Kind of went hero running back. You got Chubb, Connor, Herbert, Gainwell, Chuba. Looks like, oh, and Aaron Jones. Yeah, running backs are fine. I mean, tight ends your biggest, like, Higbee, is Stafford going to hold up? Hopefully. Higbee's probably okay, a good value where you got him, But, like, if I punted tight end, like, yeah, Higbee's a guy that I like, but I still kind of feel like, you know what I mean? But he's fine. He's fine. Jahan Dotson needs to be moved in to your starting lineup. I feel like sleeper set your lineup, but I don't know. I mean, like, Deontay's fine. It's funny the order. Deontay, Hill, then Wilson. So, I mean, the order doesn't really matter, right? But I would put Jahan Dotson in over Aaron Jones. And then week 1, Jones plays the Bears. I like him over Connor. Like, I would go Watson, Chubb, Aaron Jones, Deontay Hill, Higbee, Wilson, Jahan Dotson. Dotson, especially against Arizona, the worst secondary in the league last year, and they're not going to be good this year. But team looks good, man. Herbert's another guy you could consider. But, yeah, I put Jones in as your RB2. Washington's going to be a tough matchup for a quarterback-less team in Arizona. So, but, yeah, team looks pretty solid, man. I feel good about it. Box, I'm still finding it hard to believe the NFL starts in a week. I'm right there with you, bro. Tommy, maybe a dumb question. You know how I feel about my Hawks? Let's say you own Kenneth and Charbs. Kenneth stays healthy all year. Are you really going to start both at any point? Waste of a roster spot. Man, it gives you that. I mean, you're still handcuffing. It's like you drafted them kind of for that scenario, So I mean, yeah, you might waste a roster spot, but it might really pay off for you. And I do think that Charbs is going to have standalone roster value. So I think it'll be okay either way. 12-team redraft. It's a good team for a 12-team format for sure, Shane. Yeah, I would feel very good about that team for 12-teamers. Nick, hold on. It's an hour difference, I think, from East Coast to Central. So yeah, I think you're just an hour behind. So I think 9 p.m. Space, I got offered Cup and Pitts for Ridley Waller. Or I offered Cup and Pits. Nothing yet. Don't think they like trading with me. Maybe they didn't see. James Cook was available in 9th round. Pickens 11th. Nice. Ray, nice. Mason, last flex for week 1. Javonte Gibson or Sky Moore. I'm going Antonio Gibson against a trash Cardinals defense for sure. I'm definitely going Gibson, Mason. Almost got Kirk or Judy. Nice. Yeah, Sky Moore in the 13th is good. Space Ghost, Fields, Bijan, Najee, Dobbins, Cook, Mitchell, Cup, Wilson, Watson, Ayuk, Flowers. Yeah, and Pitts, yeah, you absolutely have a chance. When you're starting Fields, Bijan, Najee, Cup, Wilson, then you can flex Watson and or Ayuk. Running back depth, you got Flowers there. You got Pitts at tight end. Yeah, of course you got a chance, man. Team looks great. Any thoughts on Jaylen Warren? I mean, he's a pure handcuff. It's Najee's backfield. I've had faith in Najee. Like I don't think he's like phenomenal, but I think his floor is safe. Not much of a ceiling, but it's his backfield. He's gonna get fed. They're gonna run him into the ground until he, his contract's up. So, yeah, Warren has some upside. He looks good in the preseason, but he's a handcuff for me. So. All right, guys, I do apologize. A short stream tonight, but I wanted to make sure I hopped on, at least got, connected with you guys and got on air and everything. So I'm glad I got to some of your guys' fantasy questions. And, I mean, quite frankly, I'm very happy that we got the Superflex League as well as the Auction League all put together. So, there you go. If you're in the Superflex League, I just set the draft order. I'm at 1.9. That is going to be a keeper league. So this is a league that I want to keep going for multiple years, similar to the Auction League. So Auction League is filled. Superflex League is filled. Unless I get real crazy and decide I want to throw together one more league, like Wednesday night at midnight, then that's it for the year, ladies and gents. All filled up. All right, guys. You know what to do. Hit the like on the way out. If you guys join tonight and you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and do all the YouTube things. So, guys, if you do, if you're interested, I mean, the best way to get our updates is to be part of our Discord, which is free. So, Shay, no way we're doing another Dynasty League. Oh, my gosh. We don't have time for a slow draft. I do miss the Dynasty grind was fun this year, guys. I really appreciate you guys helping me get into Dynasty content and putting together those leagues. That feels like decades ago, but it wasn't that long ago. Redraft season smacked us right in the face. All right, guys, I got to get off here. I got some work to do. I got to be up for work tomorrow. So if you guys need anything, hit me up on Instagram, Discord, in the comments section, whatever you need to do, and I'll get back to you guys when I can. Talks, I just noticed Mr. Sarcastic picked Josh Rosen. I assumed it was Talks. There we go. All right, interesting draft tonight. I'm going to try and run as many more mock drafts, as many underdog drafts as I can before the season starts. Superflex formats filled, auction formats filled. Let's go, guys. It's officially, at least where I live, September 2nd. 5 days till kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. So, love you guys, man. Love this community. Love the Catch fam. I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. So, with that, I will say, thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on the Catch. And